The Dodgers' latest off-season has given them a chance to build on what has been a remarkable legacy of starting pitchers. Here now are the 10 best, dating back to the franchise's time in Brooklyn. At number 10 we have Jerry Royce, who pitched 23 years in the big leagues beginning in 1969 and ending in 1990. He joined the Dodgers in 1979 and made his first All-Star team in 1980, the same year he finished runner-up in the Cy Young voting.
Little nubber, back to Royce. He picks it up. He's got a no-hitter. Jerry Royce, at 31 years old, has done it.
The next year, the Dodgers went the distance, and Royce came through with some of the biggest performances of his career. Against Houston, he didn't allow a run over 18 innings in the division series. With the World Series tied at 2 games apiece, he shut down the Yankees to win a crucial 5th game in LA. Royce had a 1.13 ERA plus over 9 seasons as a Dodger.
Buehler into the line, here's the pitch. Call, strike 3!
Walker Buehler is at number 9, and while he doesn't have the length and breadth of others on this list, it's been impressive thus far. Through 106 starts, the right-hander has a 1.36 ERA plus, a whip of 1.036, and 9.7 strikeouts every 9 innings. He fanned 215 in 2019 and 212 2 years later. That 2021 season has been his best, posting a 2.47 ERA and leading baseball with a 1.71 ERA+. The year before, he delivered in the LCS and World Series, allowing 1 run over 11 innings versus the Braves, and then going 6 strong innings against Tampa Bay, as Los Angeles won Game 3 and eventually their first title since 1988.
Nasty down and in, and that breaking ball tight. Strikeout number 6. The Rays tomorrow night. There's a strikeout. 7 on the night. 0-2 pitch. Strikeout number 8.
He got it.
There's the strikeout. Struck him out, and that is 10 on the night.
A true fan favorite comes in at number 8.
It's an incredible hype when he pitches. It's Fernando Mania. You want a commemorative coin? You can buy it. You want a button? Here it is. You need a postcard? Here's another one. You want a poster? Got a poster. Newspaper? He's on the cover. You buy a scorecard? Well, I got him upside down. He's everywhere. You need a t-shirt? I got a t-shirt. What a hype.
No pitcher in Dodger history had a more remarkable beginning to his rookie season than Fernando Valenzuela, and certainly no pitcher had more publicity surrounding it. Valenzuela galvanized the community in 1981, becoming the first player to win Rookie of the Year and the Cy Young Award in the same season. He started 8-0 that year with 5 shutouts, as the Dodgers went on to win the World Series.
2-2 pitch.
For his Dodgers career, he made 6 straight All-Star games and struck out at least 200 3 times. In 1990, Fernando made more history.
Fernando ready, and the strike 2 pitch is hit back to the box, dribbling to second. Samuel on the bag, throws to first, double play. Fernando Valenzuela has pitched a no-hitter at 10:17 in the evening of June the 29th, 1990. If you have a sombrero, throw it to the sky.
Don Newcombe is at number 7. He missed 2 prime seasons due to military service, but otherwise Newcombe was a regular member of the Brooklyn Dodgers' pennant-winning success from the late 1940s through the mid-50s. Newcombe won the NL Rookie of the Year in 1949 thanks to 5 shutouts, led baseball in strikeouts in 1951, and had the National League's best whip in the Dodgers' first championship season of 1955. 1956 was Newcombe's best year, winning Cy Young and NL MVP. He had a whip of 0.989 and 27 victories. Number 6 is Don Sutton, a 23-year career that began and ended with Los Angeles. In between, there were 4 other clubs, but his best days came with the Dodgers. Durable and reliable, Sutton debuted as a 21-year-old in 1966. became an All-Star in 1972, and that year threw an MLB best 9 shutouts and led the NL in WHIP. He would do that 3 more times, and in 1980 had the major's lowest ERA at 2.20. Sutton pitched well in the postseason, 1974 as the Dodgers beat the Pirates in the NLCS, and later in LA's lone World Series win over Oakland, 1977 against the Phillies, and Game 5 of that year's World Series versus the Yankees to bring it back to New York.
Little looper out to center, bird there, game's over. Dodgers win or pressure game.
For parts of 16 seasons in LA, Sutton struck out 2,696 batters. On to number 5, Dazzy Vance, in Brooklyn from 1922 through 1932, and again for his final season in 1935. Over those 12 seasons, he had an ERA plus of 1.29, an ERA of 3.17, and was the National League's best in ERA 3 times. He led the NL in strikeouts 7 straight years. He also led the NL in shutouts on 4 occasions. In 1924, Vance fanned 262 to lead all pitchers, had an ERA of 2.16, tossed 30 complete games, had 28 victories, had an ERA plus of 174, and had a WHIP of 1.022.
And now the chant, Orel, Orel, 1 and 2.
Orel Hershiser is at number 4. Bulldog finished with a 1.13 ERA plus over 13 seasons. His initial breakout came in 1985, when he had a 2.03 ERA, a 1.71 ERA plus, a 1.031 WHIP, and allowed just 8 home runs for the NL West champions. But that paled in comparison to what he did 3 years later, specifically what he did starting in late August through October. Hershiser didn't allow a run from August 30th through the conclusion of the regular season, as Los Angeles won another division title, and Orel was on his way to the Cy Young. With his 10 shutout innings in San Diego, he set a new major league record for consecutive scoreless frames with 59. It was a mark once held by a guy we'll be talking about soon. Hershiser's greatness didn't end there. He was the most valuable player of the NLCS upset over the Mets, saving Game 4 and tossing a shutout in Game 7. Following the heroics of Kirk Gibson, Orel went all the way in Game 2 of the World Series, then closed it out in Game 5 to complete a remarkable championship run.
Got him! They've done it! Like the 1969 Mets, it's the impossible dream revisited.
Here are those who just missed the list.
2 strikes. There's a fastball right over the outside corner.
There they go. Struck him out. Ball game is over.
Back to the countdown, and the final 3 each played their entire career with the franchise. Beginning with number 3, Don Drysdale. For a time, the winder pitched in the shadow of another great, but eventually got his moment in the spotlight when he reeled off 58.2 consecutive scoreless innings in 1968, which was a major league record for 20 years until it was broken by Dodger descendant Hershiser. Drysdale won a Cy Young in 1962. He led the National League in Ks that year and twice before.
Strikeout. Strikeout, number 2 for Drysdale.
For 4 straight years beginning in '62, he led the majors in games started. Drysdale later became a successful broadcaster both nationally and for his former team. He tragically passed away far too young in 1993. Number 2 is the man who was paired with Drysdale for several years.
He did it. Sandy Koufax gets his 10th strikeout, his 2nd consecutive shutout of the Twins, on Monday on a 4-hitter, today on a 3-hitter.
For the early part of Koufax's career, he was a hard thrower who couldn't find the plate, a pitcher who walked more than he struck out, who lost more than he won. But by 1961, he had figured it out. He harnessed his control, maintained his power, and went on a 6-year stretch as good as any pitcher in the history of the game. His ERA plus in this span was 1.56. He topped 300 strikeouts 3 times. He had the lowest ERA in the National League 5 straight years starting in 1962. He won 3 Cy Youngs, becoming the first pitcher ever to win that many. He threw 4 no-hitters, including a perfect game on September 9th, 1965.
2-2 to Harvey Keene. 1 strike away. Sandy into his windup. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. A perfect game. On the scoreboard in right field, it is 9:46 p.m. and a crowd of 29,139 just sitting in to see the only pitcher in baseball history to hurl 4 no-hit, no-run games. He has done it 4 straight years, and now he capped it on his 4th no-hitter. He made it a perfect game.
He struck out 15 in a World Series opener at Yankee Stadium. He went the distance in 2 World Series clinchers, including the '65 Classic when he won it on 2 days' rest. Chronic pain in his left arm forced him to retire at age 30. He was the youngest inductee into the Hall of Fame. If you needed one game to win, it's hard not to take Sandy Koufax in his prime. But for the top spot on this list, that goes to another legendary lefty who's done it at an elite level for a greater period of time.
Year 16 for Clayton Kershaw. Clayton Kershaw with his 9th of the night and a roar to end his evening.
Kershaw, a career-long Dodger dating back to 2008, also had a stretch of dominance. From 2011 through 2017, he had an ERA plus of 179, a whip under 1, won 4 straight NL ERA titles, was a 3-time Cy Young Award recipient, and was runner-up twice.
And got him. 15 strikeouts for Clayton Kershaw.
Postseason performances aside, his statistics are unassailable. In 16 seasons, Kershaw has an ERA of 2.48 and an ERA plus of 157, the best among any starter to wear Dodger blue. He easily has the highest pitching WAR at 77.1. He won the NL MVP in 2014, the same year of what is arguably his best single-game performance, on June 18th against Colorado.
Now the 2-2 pitch swung on and missed. Clayton deals, fastball got him. Slow curveball got him looking. Clayton Kershaw has struck out 12. Curveball got him. Slow breaking ball. 14 strikeouts, a career high. 0-2. Got it. He's done it. Clayton Kershaw pitches a no-hitter, a career high 15 strikeouts.
Kershaw got his long-awaited World Series ring in 2020. 2 years later, he became the franchise leader in strikeouts.
Clayton Kershaw, the Dodgers strikeout king. 2,697.
There will be more top 10 pitcher lists for other teams coming up, so please subscribe and check those out as well.